Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a what's in my bag video. Today I'm going to be showing you everything that's in my beach bag. Here in Australia it is going into the summer season and we are going to be going to the beach a lot more often. Right now it's raining, so if you can hear that outside, it's actually the rain. But we are going to the beach a lot more often, and so this is what I usually bring with me to the beach. If you're interested in what's in my bag, then please keep on watching. First of all, on these side compartments I have my water bottle and my sunglasses, because these are kind of like easier access compartments, and so it's easy to just like grab them out when I feel like it. My sunglasses are from Key Australia. They're from the Desi Perkins collab, and they come in this like little flimsy plastic case. I like that it's like easy to like throw into something, and it's like a convenient case that I don't care about. But the one thing I don't like about this case is there's holes in the side, and so if I am taking it to the beach, sand gets in those holes. But I also like that I don't care if it gets water on it, because it's plastic, it doesn't matter. And if there is sand inside, I can blow it right out. So that's really easy to use. Sunglasses that I have in there are the Desi Perkins Key Australia sunglasses, and this is in the style High Key. And they just look like this. They're an all black frame with an all blackout lens, and the lens is polarized. And that is why I choose to wear this pair to the beach, because it's better to have polarized sunglasses for better sun protection. I really like Key Australia sunglasses. I think they're really decent quality, and I've had these for a while. I think that out of all of my Key Australia sunglasses, this and the gold pair are my most used. I kind of wrap them like this when I put them in the glasses case to avoid getting them scratched on sand or anything that might fall into the case. So I just kind of fold the cleaner fabric over it and then put them in the case like that, so they don't get as scratched on the lens. I really like Key Australia sunglasses. I think they're really decent quality. I've had these for a while. I have a whole video up on my channel, which I'll link in the bio, of all of my Key Australia sunglasses, because I have done a collection video. And then my water bottle that I keep in my bag has a little bit of water in it right now. It's from ACU, Australian Catholic University. That's the university I study at, and I got this free from an open day one time. It just opens like that, and that's the drinking hole. But what I really love about this water bottle is it mists as well. There's this little lever here, and you can pull that and it mists. It releases like water from in the water bottle, and I really like that because when I go to the beach or I'm working out or something, it's really nice to like, it's not a harsh mist. It doesn't like on your face. It doesn't like have a harsh spray. Rather, it like leaves a light mist, and it's just like a nice way to cool off. So I really like this water bottle. It also comes in red, but I keep the red one in my cheerleading bag. So the purple one is like my random one that floats around, but right now it's my beach water bottle. So yeah, I really love my water bottle because of that mist feature. In the front compartment of the bag, there's this little zippered compartment, and inside there I keep my keys. I'm not going to show you my actual keys, but I'll show you my key rings. I have two key rings on it. One of them is a like stormtrooper toy that I got out of a Kinder Surprise, but I don't know what it does. It's really busted and old, and all like the paint is coming off of it, and I don't know what it does. Is it supposed to open? Does it do something? Someone tell me, because I've had this for ages and I still don't know what it does. Maybe I should just get rid of it, because it kind of frustrates me that it does nothing. Like, does its head just click? That's so confusing to me. Anyway, I can't figure it out. The other thing I have is this like bullet shaped key ring. This is from the Mona, which is the Museum of Modern Art in Tasmania. And it kind of just looks like a bullet. It's really cool. And then it unclips, not unclips, it untwists. And inside is a USB. This USB doesn't have like anything special on it. It's just 1 GB, and I keep like photos or documents. So when I'm printing off something and I need a USB to like run from a computer to a printer, this is the USB that I use to print on. So that's one that I just keep with me all the time in case I need it. But yeah, those are my keys, and I keep those in the front compartment there. The other things that I keep in the front compartment are 2 lip balms, and these are both from Sunbum, which is a brand that I love very much. You probably saw me haul these recently in like a cumulative makeup haul. I got the shade, I got the scent pineapple and the scent coconut. The pineapple scent totally smells like a lime splice. If you're Australian, splice is like splices, like an ice cream that we have here. They're kind of like ice cream in the middle and then like frozen like limey outside. At least I like the lime flavored ones, but they also have like berry flavored ones and other flavors as well, but I like the lime the most. And I think they might have an orange one as well, or maybe I'm making it up, but it's really nice because it's like the fruity flavor on the outside and it's like creamy ice cream in the middle. Anyway, this tastes like a splice, a lime splice. And then the other one that I have is a coconut one, but it's not like a typical shea butter coconutty kind of scent. It's kind of a little bit fruity as well, maybe because it's been sitting with the pineapple one in my bag. But it smells a little bit like a coconut version of a Splice, if that makes sense. It's just got a little bit of zing to it. I really like both of these, and they both have SPF 15, which is nice as well because, you know, there's sun at the beach. I have 2 more things in this front compartment. The first one is this pin. It's a little pin from Brandy Melville and it just says Fuji on the front. It's a red pin with a wave going across it in like this enameled kind of coloring. I really like this pin. I bought it from Brandy Melville, but I was thinking about sticking pins in the front of my bag here, just like along the pocket maybe or on the front, but I haven't done it yet because I don't want to leave holes in the bag. So if I stick a pin in, I'm scared that I'm going to damage the bag. So if you have this bag, please let me know if you stuck pins in it, and if you stuck pins in it, did when you take the pin out, did it leave a little hole? Because I'm just worried that the fabric won't hide the hole if I do take it out afterwards. So yeah, let me know if you think I should stick pins in my bag, because I think it'd be cute to like customize it and make it look more like it's mine, but I just don't want to damage the bag permanently if I change my mind about the pins or want to rearrange them. The last thing I have in that front compartment there is just the little catalogue that came with the bag. I haven't taken that out yet, but I'm just going to leave it in there. Then the next place I'm going to show you guys is the main compartment. The main compartment has 2 zips to it, and it unzips all the way. So 1 zip, 2 zip, and it can open all the way down to the bottom, which is really cool because then you have access to everything really easily. It's really cool. The first thing I keep in there on the top is like a cover up. This is the cover up that I've been taking with me to the beach recently because I'm excited about it. It is my gym's like jersey. So I go to a cheerleading gym, and at cheer we all have these like jerseys that we can wear to training, to practice, or to competitions. This is the 2021 and I love it. It's just like a baseball style jersey, and it says my gym's name, East Coast All Stars, on the front, and it has the logo on the back, and it's really easy and light to just throw on over the top of swimmers. So if I'm at the beach and I just like want to go to the shops and like grab something, but I don't want to like just be in my swimmers, I can throw this on top. Or if I'm at the beach and I want to hide from the sun, I can use this to hide from the sun because it's like a cute little cover up. That's the first thing I keep in my bag in the main section. So yeah, usually to the beach I just wear a crop top and shorts, and sometimes I wear my swimmers underneath, and sometimes I take them in the bag depending on what I'm feeling like. And then I'll also bring an extra cover up as well. Maybe at the end of the day I'm feeling cold, I can like throw on the cover up on top of like what I'm wearing as well, or I can just like leave it in my bag or whatever I feel like. I also keep a little napkin. This is so random, but just in case I need to like wipe something at the beach, I have this napkin with me just in case. The next thing I can see here is my makeup bag. This is just from Victoria's Secret. I have shown what's in my makeup bag before in my what's in my university bag video. I went through my whole makeup bag, but what I keep in here has changed since that video. So I will be uploading an exclusive like what's in my makeup bag video exclusively of just what's in my makeup bag once I try out some of the new products that I've switched out in here. So that video is coming, stay tuned if you'd like to see it. But yeah, I just keep my makeup bag in there because I do wear some makeup to the beach. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do, whatever I feel like, but for the most part I do carry a makeup bag with me in case I feel like wearing makeup. Regardless of if I'm wearing makeup or not, I always wear sunscreen to the beach because sun safety is very important. Here in Australia it's very sunny, and I'm very like aware of sun damage. Sun damage equates to approximately 80%, I've heard, of all skin damage, and that's terrifying to me because I don't want to damage my skin. You know, the sun is harsh here, and so I have 2 sunscreens in my bag. This one is an all over body one. It's from Sunbum, and it's the 50 plus SPF 50 premium moisturizing sunscreen spray. So I'll just do a little demo. This comes out as a clear spray. As you can see, it kind of has like an oily glossy look on the skin, but it rubs away immediately and becomes matte. So I'll just show you really quickly. So it just disappears like instantly. I don't have like grease on my skin anymore. It doesn't feel disgusting or anything. It just disappears totally. It's really nice. It has a very, very light fragrance, but I can't describe it. It kind of is like, it's not as strong of a scent as most sunscreens are usually anyway. Like Aerogard, like the bug spray that we use often here in Australia, and like any other sunscreen has a really strong scent, whereas this is very light compared. It does have a little bit of a, like a fresh fragrance, maybe a little bit tropical fragrance, but not strong at all. It's so faint that I can't really detect it, and just kind of smells a little bit beachy, but not too much. And then the other fragrance I other fragrance. The other sunscreen that I take with me is a face SPF, and this is an SPF 50 plus face lotion, and this is like a really good face sunscreen that I wear all over my face, down my neck, wherever, and if I'm wearing makeup, I'll wear this underneath my makeup because it's very important to protect your skin from the sun. If you are in a sunny area, please protect your skin. The next thing I have in here is just my wallet. This is just from Victoria's Secret. Cards, money, whatever I need, transport cards, all lives in there. The next thing I have in here is my hairbrush. Don't look too closely at it because it's kind of old and busted, so it's a bit gross, but this is my hairbrush. It's a Tangle teaser, and this is the Aqua Splash, so it's a wet version that they released maybe 5 or 6 years ago. I've had this for ages, and it's really busted. Like, some of the bristles have come off and stuff, and all of them are bent and not as cute, but because it is my old hairbrush, I don't really care about it as much anymore, so I don't mind throwing it into a bag, and I'm not worried about it getting squashed or anything. But it is a really good hairbrush still, and sometimes when you're at the beach, you just want to like brush out your hair a little bit, neaten things up before you like go somewhere else, or maybe just even at the beach you're getting a bit too like scraggly feeling. I do like to keep the hairbrush with me, and because it's the like aqua version, it doesn't like get any water stuck inside of it. Like, sometimes if you have a hairbrush and water gets inside it, it goes like moldy on the inside, there's nowhere for water to go. Like, it is just a tube. So that's really cool because, yeah, I don't feel bad if I get this wet because it's not going to get disgusting. I think this is the last thing that I have in my bag. I have 2 bikinis. This one is white and this one is navy. I'll show you the white one first. The white one just looks like this. It is white and it has gold hardware, if that makes sense. So all of like the adjusty clips and everything is gold. It's just a white triangle top, and it just kind of clips together at the back like this. And it has adjustable straps at the back there, and then the bottoms just look like this. They're just plain white bottoms, kind of a fuller back considering how small people like backs these days. I don't really mind my back of my swimwear being like a larger back. I don't really care that much. These do have a slight scrunch bum, but nothing crazy. And these are from Topanga, Topanga, Topanga. And then the other pair are also from Topanga, and they're in the same style, just in navy, and they have rose gold hardware. So they just look like this. They have adjustable back straps, and then they can clip at the back like this if you like. Well, you would like, because that's how you get it on. They just clip like that, and then the bottoms just look like this. These bottoms are not scrunch bump, however, they're just like plain at the back. Both of these tops I purchased in a size 6, and then both of these bottoms I purchased in a size 10. And I got these from City Beach, which is a store that is here in Australia. But yeah, sometimes I carry 1 bikini, sometimes I have 2, depending on what I feel like. But yeah, I have 2 bikinis in my bag right now. And the last thing that's usually in my bag that I don't have with me right now is usually a towel. Just a beach towel. Sometimes I carry 2 because I like to have 1 to lie on and then 1 to dry myself with from when I get out of the water, just because I don't like using the same towel that has been lying in the sand, which is now covered in sand, to dry myself and then making that towel wet, and then I lie back down on this now wet and sandy towel. Like, sometimes I feel like taking 2 towels and like it's a bit more comfortable, but like whatever. A towel. I bring a towel with me. But yeah, that's everything that I keep in my bag. I'll do a little like show of what I like about the bag. I like that there is like this little adjustable like clip thing. This can rotate along the top handle, and you can clip it to the other top handle, and it kind of like turns it into a bag that you can carry just by that top handle more conveniently. Like, it doesn't come apart, you just like grab it and you can like hold it more like a shopping bag, if that makes sense. I really like the back straps. They're both adjustable, and you can clip this to that top bit if you'd like to like make it completely flat. And I really like the color of this bag. I got this in a warm yellow color. I think it's like warm yellow or sunshine yellow or something. As you can tell, I really like the color yellow, and so I just wanted a bright yellow happy color. I feel like this is like the best color of this bag in my opinion. I really like the coral peachy color that it comes in, like a pinky color as well. I think that's really cute, but the yellow is definitely my favorite. I got this in the original size, so it's just the normal stock standard size, and inside it also has this foam piece which they call a seat pad, and it says, "This seat pad, stored in the inside back pocket, keeps contents from pressing against the back while also making sure a comfortable rest is never far away." So it's just to keep it more comfortable. I haven't written my name or contact details on the inside or anything yet, but I probably will in the future. Please let me know if you have this bag, if you stick pins in it, because I'm curious if the bag like still has holes in it after you take the pins out. But yeah, that's everything I have to say about the bag. I love it, and I love that this is 3M kind of material, like it flashes back if you use a flash photo. And I, yeah, love everything about it. It's a really convenient size and it's very comfortable and easy to use. That is everything that I keep in my beach bag. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment anything you'd like to see from me in future down below, subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me, and hopefully I'll see you in a future video soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!